And look who's here.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Sit down.
You're an asshole.
Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
I'm an asshole?
Yeah,
I thought this would be great to bring a family together.
Well, he didn't tell you. He told me you were totally cool with me coming.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
I thought it would be
so
a
then,
good
like,
surprise.
can this be like edited out or no?
I can go. I mean, you told me Bill was.
All right, fuck it. No, I'll do it. Like, did you ever think the fact that I never told that story, that, you know, maybe you shouldn't? Did you ever, you know how many fucking, like, emails and crap that I got? Like, I sort of, like, went away from that.
So let me just fill in. Let me just fill in.
Do we talk on a regular basis?
We've never met.
So Billy Corgan was nice enough on my podcast to talk about the fact that he told a story that he had never told before, that his father traveled.
My stepmother said to me, "Do you know who Bill Burr is? Bill Burr might be one of the children that your father sired in his days on being a traveling musician."
If you do the math,
he was a piece of shit.
And
he had two kids this close together, and he named them the same fucking name. He thinks it's different because he's Billy and I'm Bill. Like, that's how he told the difference.
Well, I was Bill when I was young. But you're right. I mean, with all respect.
I just thought.
Whatever. You know, it's not that I don't like him. It reminds me of all of that shit. So, you know,
it just seems more of the same from what I've been hearing.
All right, whatever. I mean, I like your music.
Appreciate that.
Okay, great.
Would you? Oh, you know, what'd be cool if you let your brother play drums.
Well, the fact that he said he can't sing, I think that sort of disproves that we're related.
Come on.
Because I'm not funny, right? You know what I mean? So it goes both ways.
Listen, you've done well for yourself. I'm happy for you. You know, but I just would prefer if you just kind of didn't go around. No, not telling these fucking stories. Like, why did you feel the need to do that?
Okay, can I give you the setup on all this? Because it's his fault.
You can do whatever you want because you kind of already did that.
Okay, I'm trying to be respectful.
Now you are.
Okay, no, wait. He told me you were cool with me.
You're a Cubs fan? That fucking tracks.
So I will full on admit that this only very vaguely has anything to do with wrestling at all. Only in the sense that Billy Corgan is the owner of the NWA, right? So if Tony Khan had a secret celebrity brother or something like that, that might make wrestling news. This was the first, so it is a stretch that I'm covering this on a wrestling show, but you just fucking bear with it for a minute here, because this is a fun story. I never heard about this at all. It wasn't until Billy Corgan was on the Joe Rogan Experience just the other day that I even heard about this. Excuse me for not following Howie Mandel's podcast super closely, but I completely missed this story altogether. I have never heard this. I've never seen these two compared. I've never heard this rumor. This has never occurred to me till just now. So, but when you look at those two together, and then you hear the story behind it, and the fact that Bill Burr himself does not deny that it's a possibility, right? So obviously there's some question about who his real father might be. And he was very clearly pissed right there. Very clearly pissed at the whole thing. He kind of took it out on Billy Corgan to start with. But by the end of that clip there, they were kind of teaming up on Howie Mandel because he's the one who fucking perpetrated the whole thing. Which is a dick move, by the way. If I have a secret half-brother out there that I don't know about or that's rumored or whatever the fuck, do not put me in a room with him unbeknownst to me. I'll probably punch you in the face. I get that reaction. But was it for real or was it all a work? Because as we know, Billy Corgan works in the wrestling business. Bill Burr, an actor, a comedian, he's not above doing a bit on a podcast, right? Billy Corgan, not above participating in a work. Right? Wrestling. You can never be so sure. But I mean, the resemblance is unfucking uncanny. So I don't know what to think. I'm kind of a believer here, but I wasn't the only one who questioned whether this might be a work or not, as when Bill Burr or Billy Corgan was asked about this on the Joe Rogan Experience, he had this to say. Check out this clip.
How many times a day do you get bombarded by the whole Bill Burr thing?
When it gets into the family and people I haven't talked to for 20 years.
Then you have to break character and tell the truth?
No, the thing is, I swear to God, hand on my heart, last time I was with you in California, I almost pulled you aside after we were on, and I was going to tell you the story because I knew you knew Bill, and I was going to back channel see if there was anything to the story from Bill's side.
Wow.
So imagine 6 or 7 years since we talked on your show.
Yeah, I don't even know.
2018, somebody said to me today. But so anyway, sorry to talk over you. But the point is, so here I am, fast forward, I'm just sick of seeing memes of my face with Bill's. And so I just decide on a spur of the moment, So Howie, of course, loves it. But I said on Howie's show that first time, I don't think Bill's my half brother. I don't think there's anything there other than an uncanny resemblance. Fast forward, the thing comes out, it gets a little bit of social media, and then it goes away. And I think, good. And Bill didn't say anything, so I figured Bill was kind of like, whatever. It was a mild amusement. He could have made a joke out of the whole thing, and he didn't. So then Howie calls me, and I'm in LA working recently, and Howie's like, we've come on the show, Bill's going to be on. And I said, is Bill cool with it? Oh, yeah, no problem. So then I go there, and it's like, it turns into this thing that you see happening on camera. It's like, it's weirdness times, it's like a skit, but it's real. And Bill's on me, then Bill's on Howie, and it gets just, okay. So I just told you basically everything I know, okay? I have people I've known for 20, 30 years coming up to me going, what do you think? And I said, I don't think we're related. I mean, yeah, there's a resemblance, but I don't think we're related. Well, did you get a DNA test? And I'm like, no, I don't. There's nothing to get a DNA test for. Well, I think he's your brother. So people that know me and I'm telling him I don't think he's my brother, now they want a DNA test to prove it. That's how much it's taken on a life of its own.
Do you think it's just because they want a DNA test because it's fun if he's your brother?
No. They're convinced.
For real?
Yes.
Really?
For real. I swear to God. I mean, people I'm close to, people that were at my wedding, they're like, no, you need a DNA test.
Did Bill's dad know... Well, did your dad know Bill's mom?
No, my father wouldn't talk to me about it at all. Okay, some more context.
Okay.
My stepmother in that same time, 10 years ago, when she told me that she thought Bill Burr was my half-brother.
Jesus.
This guy I don't know, right? I mean, just imagine if I say, hey, do you
Right.
know Joe Polanski?
Right.
And you look up and it's a famous comedian. That's,
Right.
So in that same thing with my stepmother, she told me that she thought my father had sired 12 children.
Whoa.
All
over the place.
All over the place. He was a traveling musician and a whore to his own admittance. So it kind of makes sense. He once told me he'd slept with 1,000 women. So
Jesus.
12 out of 1,000, you know what I mean? It's
normal odds.
The math is
actually pretty good.
Yeah. And so when I went to my father and I told him what my stepmother had said, he got really cagey and wouldn't tell me anything. He promised me that he would write down the names of the illegitimate children on a piece of paper so I could find them after he died.
Oh my
and
God.
he's died and there's no paper.
Oh my God.
So now I got people wanting DNA tests because they're convinced that Bill is my half-brother.
Is Bill willing to do a DNA test?
I think that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's like...
No, you have to do it.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, first of all, to Bill's credit, he's been... everything you saw on camera was his general irritation on the thing, but he also kind of finds it funny because he's a comedian.
I thought it was a skit. I thought you guys put together a skit. I really did. I thought Bill does a lot of acting. I thought you guys were just fucking around. You like pro wrestling. I thought you guys just decided to troll the world.
Hey, complete and total sidebar here, but what's wrong with Billy's hand? Anybody notice that? He's got one hand that's like super red, pink there, and then the other is the normal flesh color that his face is. That's a little odd there. But I'm a believer. I mean, this could be a skit and it could be a work. I don't believe that's the case because Bill Burr's not really that good of an actor, and he was legit pissed when Howie Mandel cornered them. And the resemblance is uncanny. Like, I mean, like, they are not far off at all. And Billy went on to say that, like, Bill Burr looks like his father. Like, not just resembles, but like the little ticks in the face and little mannerisms and just things that you can't quite put a finger on. But if you know a guy, you know how they move, how they look when they give certain facial expressions. And Billy said that he saw that in Bill Burr, and it's very freaky. I think they need to go out and do not a paternity test. See if they're related. Do the 23andMe gimmick. Why not? What's it hurt? Joe Rogan offered to pay for it himself, all $200 of it. They looked up the price. This is a fun story, whether it's true or not. Who knows? I choose to believe. I choose to live in make-believe land because his father was a traveling musician who had a bunch of illegitimate kids. That much he admitted to. And he also said he had another brother named Bill. Bill Burr comes on and he's legitimate pissed. Now, if Bill Burr knew for a fact that I don't know enough about Bill Burr's parentage to know, if he never had a father growing up, if he had a stepfather, or, clearly there's some question to it though, right? Because you know who your daddy is. But maybe Bill Burr doesn't know who his daddy is, or maybe there's some question there. I mean, there's some real shit going on here. And, it's kind of unfortunate that Bill Burr kind of took it out on Billy Corgan and kind of attacked him in that segment with Howie Mandel. And Billy Corgan kind of looked a little put off by that. He wasn't really sure exactly how to respond to that. Bill Burr was kind of taking his jabs at him and taking shots and stuff. But, I mean, you can look at those two, and yeah, they don't look like, they're not twins, but if somebody told you they were brothers in real life, like, yeah, of course, I can see that 100%. So very fun story here. It has absolutely nothing to do with wrestling, but Billy Corgan owns and operates the NWA, and thus that gives me an excuse to talk about it here. Love to know your thoughts, though. What do you think? Are they related? Are they brothers? Or is this all just a big giant work for fun because they kind of look the same? You let me know down in the comments below. Peace, love, and pizza. I am your boy, Seth Grimes, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bro, thanks for checking out the video. You can find more great videos by hitting the subscribe button. And bro, while you're down there, hit that like button, leave a comment, and all of that other crap. Bro.